Hello and welcome back to Factorio Atlantis. So last time we were putting together the red circuit build for furnaces. We've finally worked out how to do the lane swap here. Apologies for how painful that was. Then the next issue is that the electric furnace machine, let's get one. Right, so this is going to make electric furnace, sorry. Got a bit inception there. Let's try again. Electric furnace machine. Right, it needs steel and stone brick. Right, so let's find out how much steel. Right, 0.1 of a transport belt and 0.1 of steel and 0.1 of brick. Now, I have a feeling that that is a half smelter stack. For brick, I'm not sure. Let's find out. So, can I request stone? Probably can, actually. Do I have undergrounds? Yes, that's fine. Right, so let's request some stone. There. Good. I have iron. So, if we... Can we look at how big a steel build is? Do we have one? Yeah, so here's a steel build. And I've got a feeling this is the size of steel build that we need. So let's just grab that. Okay. And you can see it's similar in size to what we already have, so it kind of makes sense to stack it side by side. The other option is to put it up here, right? But you can see we're running out of room. We would own... So I think we're looking at putting it side by side. All right. All right, so looking at this, let's pick it up. Right, so these are the outputs. Yeah. Is that actually empty now? Right. I'm obviously auto-trashing stone. Let's trash it down to 50. Right, so this is our steel build. So let's put that down there. Good. So the product out here is steel. We have red circuits here. All right. Now, does this produce 0.1 of a belt? I'm pretty sure it should. All right, so let's get some plate. Okay. It's a bit more awkward doing this with steel because you have to load it up with 5 of the things before they'll actually set the recipe. Right, there we are. So I'm looking for 0.1 of a belt. 0.1 of a belt, that's perfect. All right, then the last thing I'm looking for is stone brick. And I've got a feeling that stone brick is a half build. But let's find out. So stone. Okay, do I have no stone in storage? Yep, I do. It just hasn't got to me yet. Right, this is starting to look really big. It's starting to look like I won't be able to fit 5 of them into a single square. So what's the option? Oh, I only need 4, don't I? So I can fit 4 into a square. I think I can. We will see. So that begs the question, if I'm fitting 4 of these into a square, where's the best place for this? And the answer is probably above, isn't it? Let's take that. Okay. So I need 0.1 of a belt of stone. That's 125. Okay. So overproduction. .94. .126. That's great. So that's what we need for that smelting. That does beg the question, could we sneak it in under the steel? Because the steel will only consume half a belt of iron ore. So what I'm wondering, could we do this? Bring in a mixed ore and stone. Then weave the output. The problem is getting output from this. This one's fine. let's assume I had an extra tile. So then that would go that way. That would go that way. And it would fit in like that. Would that make this hideously too big? Don't think it does, and I can shift the steel build up a few tiles. I can gain possibly 6 tiles above. Okay, so let's see. If we take this, right, and for now let's move it up to there, although it may have to move even further. All right. So let's take the whole of this. Okay. Move it up to there. Brilliant. Then let's take that out. Let's take the whole of this without the power pole. Can I do that? Yep. Put it there. There. Okay. Then the remaining awkwardness is the coal and the petroleum. All right, let's take this out because it's in the way. All right, so this is all starting to power up. How are we doing for maximum? Yeah, that's maximum jump there. So I could shift this build up one. Let's take that. Move it up one. Okay, so then it's basically this question of the coal input. And I think I quite like the idea of the coal coming down or across or something. Can a red belt jump this mess? No. So I think possibly the coal is a later problem. But this is now a complete build, which means we can have an output with a belt. There. Ah, these two halves are not cross-powered. Right, that does it. Is there anything else we can do to tidy this? Okay, we are still a tile here off. So I think let's pick this up, move it down to there. There we are. So this is now much more square. So we would need 4 of these builds. And it's looking like we can fit 2 into a square by the time we have train stations to offload the iron and copper and the coal and potentially the petroleum, although I think we need a refining block that deals with all the petroleum. Okay. So I quite like that. Let's grab that. Put down a second one. So you can imagine them being something like there and there. Cut that. How many tiles are you off from the center? Okay. So about there. So then we would need a copper, iron and coal train station and some means to route the petroleum in. We'd need 2 of these builds. So we could have one of these to the east, one of these to the west. Then we have the prod mods build to the north. We have the rails build to the south. Then the central thing would be the potions and a refinery. Okay. Let's go back up here to our parts list. This is near enough on ratio. Let's do that. So this is the wrong number of machines, apparently. Yeah, it is. So what we need is 5, 10, 15, 20, all with productivity modules. Whoops. Okay, so that's 5 by 4, which gives us our nice ratios. And what I need from this is the amount of plastic needed, which will then tell us how much petroleum we need. All right, so down here, this is still rebuilding. Where's the rails? Here. This doesn't need any plastic. Modules. This needs plastic. Right. So this is 3,300. So plastic for modules, 3,300. All right. Then we will need 4 of these builds. So we will need 4 times this. So plastic for furnaces is 4 times 840. Right, 4 fours are 16. 4 eights, 24. So does that sound right? Yeah. Okay, so that is 0, 6, 8, 5, 5, 8, 6. 5,860, give or take. We can get away with producing slightly less than that. Okay. So, do I have any refineries? Here we are. Let's request some. On the way 10. Those will be with me in a moment. So this produces 660. We need 5,860. So less than 10. But we also get to crack all the other things. So I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe? 6 plus some other things. This may be a question of going into creative mode and designing the refinery that way, because I find it very difficult to calculate these things. So I think that's what we will do. So I'm going to save here, and we will come back next time in creative mode and build a refinery to ratio that does this job. Till then, thanks for watching. We are inching closer to having this built. We are like so close. So I will see you again soon, very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.